Hey everyone, Fire here, and today I'm bringing you PoE's only fully functioning EXP calculator. Let's start this video off by justifying the claim that I just made, that my calculator is the only functioning one. I could only find 3 other calculators to begin with, but we're going to compare their values against the values from my calculator. I'm confident in my calculator's values because I've double-checked them. I've tested them in-game to make sure that everything is correct, and I've double-checked all of my formulas. I've shared it around with other people who I believe are just as competent as me in terms of math and spreadsheets, so I know that this number is completely correct. So, the value that we're going to test is player level 99 in area level 83. That just means that you have a character that's level 99 in a tier 16 map. And my calculator is saying that you should be only gaining 2.548% of the experience that that monster gives. Let's start with the Path of XR builds calculator, and we're going to start with this one because it's by far the most wrong. So punching in the values that we just covered, 99 and 83, it's telling us we're gaining 30% experience from monsters. This is way wrong. Mine said 2.5, and this is 30%, so this is just completely out. The next calculator we're going to use is the PoE Tools one. Now, this is basically telling us that we're gaining 4.25% of the experience from a tier 16 map. Now, remember, I said 2.5, so this is a few percent off. It's close, but it's still really wrong when you think about it because it's suggesting that we're gaining almost double the amount that we actually are. Now, the calculator that comes closest to my values is this one here that I could find. I don't know who's made it really, but it's telling us that we're gaining around 3% of the experience from monsters at level 83, which is in a tier 16 map. But as you can see here, all of these values are wrong. They're just not correct, so you don't have to use them anymore. If you want to use my calculator, all you need to do is make a copy of my spreadsheet and then enter your values into these light green boxes. So if your character was level 99 and you were farming to 16 maps, you would simply just type in 99 in this box and 83 in this box. Then it's going to tell you how much experience you're gaining, and so we've already covered this. The only other part of this calculator that I think is relevant and that you should use is this part here. So these are the safe zone area level limits. Now, they're just going to tell you NA if you, I believe, level 87 or above. So when your character is level 87, there's no area level in which you can actually gain 99+% experience from monsters. So at that point, it's just going to tell you NA. But if you try it, let's say a lower level, let's say our character is level 70, it's going to tell us that we can farm up to level 84 zones, which is 5 ways and some of Coward's Trial. And the lowest you can go is level 63. So this is well below even maps. I believe this is Act 10 in the campaign, or maybe even parts of Act 9. I'd have to double check. And so if you type this in, 84 here, you can see that you're gaining 99.18%. I'm not counting this as a penalty. If you're earning more than 99%, I consider this within the safe zone. But if you go to level 85, then you drop below that 1% threshold, and you start to incur a penalty. If you type in 63, you can see you're gaining 100% XP, but once you go to 62, you're getting 98%. So this is the safe zone, but you can type in the values manually to sort of explore, you know, just how much penalty you're incurring, since you don't always have to be within the safe zone. If you consider 98% XP acceptable, which in most cases it will be, then you can do it, right? Now, this calculator is mostly relevant for stuff such as calculating when you're going to be eligible for gaining 5-way experience. So for example, if you type in the area levels for a 5-way and your player is level 65, you're only getting 32% of the normal EXP. And this actually isn't too bad because you're going to level up into the safe zone pretty naturally at this rate, even gaining a third of the EXP. But for some of you out there who want to make sure that you're at the correct levels for a 5-way encounter, you may want to wait until you're, say, level 68, where you're gaining 80% of the EXP, and the penalty is going to be pretty trivial. Some of you are probably wondering why my EXP calculator lacks the functionality to tell you how much experience is required to hit a certain level. And the reason why my calculator doesn't do that is because it doesn't make a lot of sense. EXP is a very deceiving number when you're just giving a raw value, and I prepared an example to show you what I mean by this. So let's say you're level 95 and you want to hit level 96. Well, this requires 235 million EXP, but when you work it out backwards by calculating the penalty in, it actually requires around 2 billion base EXP. So that's 2 billion base EXP from mobs after you factor in the 11.69% penalty. On the other hand, if you're level 99 and you're trying to get to level 100, you require 317 million EXP. Now, this doesn't seem like that much more, less than 50% more than what you require at level 95 to go to 96. However, if you look at the base EXP, you require 12.5 billion EXP to level up, which is a huge difference. It's over 6 times the amount. So that's why just telling you a raw EXP value is meaningless. If I tell you you're earning 200 million EXP per hour, at level 95, this sounds pretty appealing because this means you'll level up within an hour pretty much. But at level 99, getting 200 million EXP per hour means leveling up after 6 hours. It's a lot harder to understand when you're only reading off of the amount of EXP required to go to the next level. Now, my next video is going to cover this in a lot more detail. I have a solution to this problem, which will make more sense why this project is called Project Wilson, but we'll get to that in a few days. The next video is probably going to take a few days to come out, if not a week. There's a lot of testing going on, but yeah, that's basically why I haven't done that. If you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.